Did you know that when you sweat, the primary electrolyte lost is sodium, and athletes can lose up to 7 grams per day? When sodium is not replaced, it's common to experience muscle cramps, headaches, and fatigue as a result of that deficiency. With none of the junk, no sugar, no coloring, no artificial ingredients, no gluten, no fillers, and no BS, Element is formulated to help anyone with their electrolyte needs and is perfectly suited to folks following a keto, low carb, or paleo diet. When I'm on the go with multiple film sessions, I often forget to hydrate myself, and it has led to headaches, leg cramps, and an overall lack of energy. Element has been very effective, especially in this Texas heat. It works quickly to restore electrolyte balance and prevents cramping. These days, I hydrate more, and by the way, I love the taste more than any other electrolyte drink on the market. Right now, Element is offering our viewers a free sample pack with any purchase. That's 8 single-serving packets free with any Element order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share Element with a salty friend. Get yours at drinkelement.com/Koisky. This deal is only available through our link, so you must go to drinklmnt.com/Koisky. You have nothing to lose because Element offers no questions asked refunds. Get yours today.
What's up, squad? So today I'm here joined by Binghamton head coach and Cowboys fan, Coach Tim Sinicki. How you doing today?
Very well. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. We're here, brand new facility.
Yeah. Brand new.
Yeah.
It's brand new. Our players even haven't had a chance to experience it yet. They're coming back here the next few days, and they'll be excited to get inside and get a chance to explore and get to work for this coming season. It's still new to me. I'm still walking around every day trying to find, what's what and
light switches.
Things. Yeah, exactly. So what's on and what's off, and but it's been fun and it's starting to get comfortable, and I can't wait for the guys to come back. This is one of a couple different conference rooms we have inside the facility. Whiteboard here, generic branding of our conference, the America East. We've got a monitor in here. We've got a lot of monitors in the entire facility that we're waiting for some parts to get in so we can use them for anything. We can do live TV, we can do highlight reels, we can post different things on the video boards, and so it'll be a real nice luxury to have. This has been good luck for us so far in the recruiting process. This is where we've been able to come in and bring some families in here, try to close the deal and make sure we get good players in the program moving forward. So it's kind of been one of our recruiting rooms that we've used.
So I'm noticing the glass is kind of white a little in the way. Is it privacy glass as well?
It is. So, if we have a meeting and you don't want privacy, all we gotta do is flick a switch. Ooh. Room goes private, back on, and you can see back through, but it's a nice touch. There's a couple more throughout the building, one in sports medicine. Obviously, in case a doctor has to examine a student athlete, they want privacy. And of course, up in my office as well, in case I have to have a conversation with a young man, or if I want to take a nap or something. No.
Yeah.
You do the glass, and it's a really nice feature to have, obviously.
Coach is in there sleeping, guys.
So this is really home for the guys.
Whoa. This is nice.
Yeah.
It's like a spaceship almost.
So obviously we have lockers for everyone, which is much different than our previous locker room situation. We had some guys sharing some things, but one for everybody. Minimal furniture in here because we don't want to crowd it up too much. We have another area, a player's lounge and a nutrition area that has TV, so we didn't do any of that in here. And then each locker has got some nice features to it. You got nameplates up top. They'll all be personalized when the guys come back with a headshot, name, number, position, hometown. So that'll go all the way around the room for all 32 players. Places for hats, glove, hang things. The back rest comes out. You've got a security box in here.
Ooh, nice.
With charging stations for phones and laptops. And then underneath you have storage here also for footwear. Yeah. So this here is the player lounge. We've got seating for the team. We've got 9 individual TVs up on the wall there. So you can watch 9 different games if you want to, or shows or programs or whatever, or you can link them all together and make it one big TV for the guys as well. This is our nutrition area. We have a refrigerator coming where we'll put some muscle milk. We'll have containers out and bins out where we'll have snacks and granola bars and trail mix, things like that. The guys can kind of grab and go if they want to when they're on campus or after a workout. Places to kind of sit and hang out, and there'll be no reason for these kids to leave this place except to maybe sleep at night. But they'll have everything they need right here in this building. When you come in here, we've got taping stations. You've got your treatment tables. You've got a sports medicine office in case a doctor needs to come in and take a closer look at one of the student athletes. We've got the privacy glass, like I said earlier, that we can put. And then back here we have a really neat feature. We have a hydrotherapy room. You've got these beautiful hot tubs in here. So we'll do the contrast bath, hot bath, cold bath, back and forth. It helps recovery. So just another very unique feature that I'm not sure how many baseball programs alone have these. And that gets us here into the weight room area. Our strength coach, Brian McGovern, had a big hand in this. He was kind of given the autonomy to put what he wanted here and design it the way he wanted to. So we've got plenty of room, plenty of weights, plenty of things for our guys to work out with in here. We've got a great sound system up top, but then we also have this door that comes down for some privacy in case the guys are getting after it a little bit and it gets a little bit noisy. And we have guys on the second floor who are trying to study calculus. We can't have that noise impacting their studying. So this wall kind of serves again as some inspiration, but it pays tribute to not only the players who were here and played professionally during the Division I time frame, but we have guys up there who played during the Division III time frame as well, which is why we have the Colonials up top. That used to be the name of the school when we were Division III. It was the Colonials, and then we transitioned to the Bearcats. But those are all the guys who were drafted, guys who signed free agent contracts, and then on the right-hand side, we've got our 2 guys who've made it to the big leagues, Murphy Smith and Scott Diamond, both pitchers that were successful in our program. We can go inside here. It's a practice area. So we brought a couple treadmills in here for our pitchers to work out on after bullpens. We've got some storage areas for our strength and conditioning component of the program where we have med balls and we have sleds and ladders, boxes for box jumps, ladders for agility, all those types of things. This system, the curtains go up, so it clears out the entire floor, so you'd have this entire area to work out in. But they also come down as they are situated right now, and it gives you 4 batting tunnels. If you want 4, you can move them up and down to create 2 bigger ones if you want to. So the system that was put in, it gives us a lot of flexibility to be creative during a practice setting. But this is where we'll get after it when the weather doesn't cooperate. Maybe in the springtime, this will be one of our main practice facilities.
How was it working with knitting pros?
They were great, very accommodating, asked us questions about how we wanted it sealed up, where we wanted the entrances to be. They did a really good job. The guys that came in here were very friendly and, like I said, willing to do whatever we wanted to make this home for us. And they did a spectacular job. This is our study area. Equally as important to the guys in our program and to our university is the success of our guys academically, as well as athletically. So this gives them a place to get away from everything. Again, it's the second floor, so coaches' offices are right across the hall, so they know they have to be quiet. And
you know who's studying.
That's right. I know who's coming in, who's coming out. Then on the wall here, we've gone ahead and recognized guys who have done some really special things in the classroom for our program. So again, the guys who are up there, we're equally as proud of them, of their academic accomplishments than we are of guys who had great athletic accomplishments. And many of those guys up there, though, have had both. One of my favorite areas is the team meeting room. We have 40 seats in here. Guys,
comfortable seats.
Very comfortable, have to be comfortable as well. And they got a tremendous view of the facility. The mountains in the background here, the facility, the video boards. You've got the cat eyes of the Bearcat in the background here. You've got an overview of our stadium, and then just little things like the words in the background here on this wall. That's actually the Binghamton University fight song. And so, again, the time that was put into, making this, so specific and so special, and so much, just Binghamton University, with all these little types of special things that some people don't realize unless we point it out to them. I think it really kind of creates a special environment and makes a home for our guys. Our facilities people do a great job helping maintain the turf. The turf looks brand new, even though it's, we're going on 6 years with it right now. We just finished our 6th year on it. We try to make sure that it doesn't get abused. We limit the amount of usage on here to make sure the lifespan of it is what we want to get out of it. So it's still in great shape. It plays really, really well. Plays as close to natural grass as you could ask for. We can go in here if you want to and check out what's behind home plate. So on the outside it says VIP Lounge. That's why I'm not in here very often, because I don't make that VIP list. No, this is really kind of an entertaining area that I know our president has taken advantage of. Hosted some meetings in here. This past year we went to the NCAA tournament. Our team gathered up front by the TV set there, and that's where the announcement was made on ESPN. Again, we're trying to work with corporate sponsors. We're trying to work with potential, boosters and donors down the road. For not just the baseball program, but for the entire athletics program, as well as the university as a whole. So why not bring them into a facility like this and try to give them a great experience and kind of maybe help jumpstart a relationship. So that's what this area is all about. So this area here, these are some luxury suites that we have. So this can be one big luxury suite, or the divider comes out and you can get 2 out of here as well. Great touches by the interior design people.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Just
in here with the the furniture with the baseball laces on it. So what happens on game day is that these doors actually will open up, and people who are inside here can actually walk out here to watch the game, stand on the rail. This berm here has become one of the favorites of the people in the community, as well as the kids on campus. But parents will bring their young families out here. This place will be like a zoo. There'll be kids running up and down, throwing baseballs, throwing footballs, throwing tennis balls. And we've even had some of the other teams on campus come out for our games and kind of park themselves up here and maybe give the relief pitcher coming in the game and give him a little bit of hard time, maybe get on the left fielder a little bit, all good fun stuff. But underneath the stadium here, we did a lot of branding. This first set is anyone who has won one of the major awards within the America East Conference.
I know that guy.
Yeah, someone put that up there. We honor our championship teams, and again, the good news is we have to grow it by one more, but we've got all of our teams recognized here. We have a few pictures of some of the teams.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
First team to the NCAA tournament. That was our first regional team. We went down to East Carolina. We faced East Carolina in the opener and lost. And then we faced George Mason in the second round game, in the loser's game, and we actually won that game, and then got East Carolina again in the loser's bracket, and they eliminated us. But that was our first team right there that went to the NCAA tournament, so I'll always have a special place in my heart.
2014.
2014, that was a team that very resilient. We suffered a lot of injuries that year, and it was, by the end of the year, it was almost bare bones. And we looked at each other and we said, we're going to do this with a really small group if we're going to get it done. And we got after it and really played well as a group.
All right, Coach Tim, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been great.
Once again, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
I look around and everything, like we've been talking about throughout the whole interview, everything flows. So I really appreciate you guys inviting us out.
Oh, this is great. It's the reaction we're looking for. It's a reaction that we get from most people. But I really appreciate you guys coming out and getting a chance to show the world what we have here at Binghamton University Baseball. Okay.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it.
My pleasure, man.
And
nice
go Bearcats, right?
Go Bearcats.
All right.
Thanks so much.